Hey guys, welcome to This Is Bullshit with Emmy.
And Kylie.
And today we're going to be talking about cheater Reddit stories. Alright, Kylie, so we've been wanting to start this podcast for a while now, and we're finally sitting down to record it so TikTok can relax. And for everyone to get to know us better, we're going to do a little icebreaker called I'm Better Than Your Ex because that was suggested to a mutual on TikTok. They suggested that to us. But, Kylie, I'm better than your ex because at least I'm willing to be your baby's dad.
Oh my god. But you know what? I'm better than your ex because I mean it when I say I love you.
I'm better than your ex because at least I'd be willing to pay child support.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm better than your ex because I care about your feelings.
I'm better than your ex because I wouldn't hide a secret girlfriend from you for months.
I'm better than your ex because the only time I love bomb is when I know you actually need it.
Okay, guys, and that's I'm better than your ex because
Honestly, we could go back and forth for hours with how shitty our exes are.
we are, but I guess we could save those for later episodes. As we said in the intro, we're going to be reading off cheater Reddit stories, and when we went to pull up the link for the first one, obviously the person deleted their account. They were getting so much crap. But we love to read some good cheater stories. So, Kylie, if you want to read the first story, I thankfully copy and pasted it into Google Docs.
All right, here we go. We don't know how to move on from here. She thinks my cheating is, quote, way worse, unquote. She said she cheated one time after finding out I was cheating on her. All right, this is already fucked up. She said she regrets it. To her credit, she told me, however, I didn't, but I stopped doing it. That doesn't matter. She cheated on me with a colleague. I was cheating on her with my ex-wife.
So bad.
We want to make things work, but she's convinced mine was way worse and says she can't forget what I did.
I mean, who would be able... That's like your ex-wife. So, yeah, you're clearly going to have lingering feelings for your ex-wife if you're still fucking them.
Honestly.
Let's see some of these comments.
Just go back to your ex-wife since you can't keep your dick out of her. Maybe your wife's colleague won't get her and his exes mixed up like you apparently do.
Oh my god. There's... I mean, really, like, and let's see, that was, like, because she cheated because he cheated?
Like, bro, like...
So, the payback, but, like, at least she didn't go back to, like, any of her exes.
Honestly, though, like, cheating is bad already, but, like, if my current boyfriend, ever told me he fucked his ex, nah, dude, goodbye.
No.
Like, I can't get over that. I could possibly get over just, like, a random fuck-up, but... Nah.
Even a random fuck up leads to other issues, and
Oh,
we
yeah.
learned that from my last situation. Hang on. You know, at first I was gonna say that cheating is cheating, and one isn't worse than the other, but holy shit, is that wrong? What the fuck? Of course yours is worse in pretty much every way.
At least all these comments so far seem to be all on the same page.
And honestly, that's probably why this dude deleted his entire, like, Reddit account. But all these comments are still here, which is amazing.
It's like, wow, this isn't going the way you planned, huh, buddy?
Oh, no way.
She shouldn't have cheated, but she did it out of hurt and revenge. Go back to your ex-wife if you're going to fuck her. If you and your ex-wife have kids, you need to block her and have communication through new gullible wife and pick up the kids together. If you don't, then go full no contact. But I wouldn't stay with your nasty arse.
I mean, I wouldn't either.
Honestly. Oh, that's a good point.
Which one?
How often do you see your ex-wife and how often do you see your colleague?
Ooh. Is there any deleted? Oh, nope. The responses are deleted. Well,
Damn.
shoot. And that was like 13 days ago. So he was
It might have
pretty
been
quick.
him.
Maybe. Of course yours was worse. You broke her heart. She was getting even and you just want to use it to escape responsibility. If you hear the dog howling in the background, I have a husky, and she is obnoxious.
She is. But she's so lovable.
And there's another dog here that I'm dog sitting, and he thinks it's time to play for some reason, and it's not. It's like 8 o'clock at night.
They didn't want any attention from us until we started recording.
Literally, because we're talking.
Dude, no one here thinks what she did is worse than what you did. Stop lying to yourself. You just want to absolve what you did. Newsflash, you started this whole thing. I hope cheating with your ex was worth losing your current marriage because it's over. Oh yeah, for sure.
Kylie, you want to read the next one?
Yeah. Did my partner, female 25, just cheat on me, male 24? We've been together 3 years. The last year has been rocky as I've lost someone close in my family. I've been grieving, which inevitably has caused some tension between us. My girlfriend just went on holiday by herself. I could not make it. After one of our phone calls, I had a gut feeling that something was particularly off. I snooped through her girls' chat on her laptop and discovered that she had gone on a date with the guy she met at the hostel. Apparently they didn't get physical, but my girlfriend said things like, I was hoping and manifesting to meet a cute guy, and there he was. He is so hot. My boyfriend doesn't have a chance. If he tried to kiss me, how could I not? And most importantly, I think I've outgrown our relationship, and this made me realize. Upon finding out these disturbing messages, I broke things off immediately. I love my partner, and even though I really don't want to, I consider this cheating. What do you consider this? Can you ever forgive a person for doing this, considering the fundamental trust issues it would result in going forward? I'm gutted she jeopardized a relationship. She's having major regrets and saying the usual, you've been grieving and haven't been there for me emotionally. I didn't mean it. I felt lonely. I need you. I want to come back right now and take it all back. I feel horrible for breaking up with her, but I see no other way around this. Please help me understand the right thing to do. Lastly, I am unsure if I should move out of the house before she returns or whether I should stay to speak to her in person. I am unsure if it's healthy to speak to her about this in person and get some closure, or to just never see them again. I would love to hear from people who have gone through something similar. Is this still cheating?
I mean, I still think it's cheating, in my opinion, because she's talking to her friends about, like, how she would do it.
Right?
If given the opportunity.
It may not have been physical, but there's definitely, like, some emotional
yes.
connections going on there.
It's not appropriate. And I feel like she, you know, in her loneliness, yes, he's grieving and she's trying to give that space. And it's making her lonely because I'm sure she's used to him being with her constantly, if it's like that, maybe. I don't know. But she should have communicated her needs with him instead of taking that opportunity on a girls' trip to try and sleep with somebody else.
Yeah.
Seems like the thread agrees.
She cheated emotionally, and it sounds like she's willing to let it get physical as well. You were right to break up with her, especially with the disrespect she's already showing in her chats with her friends. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, the brain unconsciously, no matter what, even if you're committed, have no, like, intention or anything, your brain is always like, oh, hey, that's a really attractive person. Like, that's normal. Going and talking to my friends and being like, I would fuck him. No, thanks.
Given the opportunity, yeah. I mean, it's shitty. It is.
Oh, but if you go through his previous posts, there was one, the title, Sexual Incompatibility. But, like, that post was deleted by the moderator, so it's just like, I mean, if they're already having problems, it probably was best for them to break up anyway.
He's posted a lot of stuff that's been removed.
It looks like it's been the same post, like the cheating stories, relationship advice, relationship advice, relationship advice.
Okay.
Relationships.
He's wanting advice from all of Reddit.
Apparently. Look, it's like the same title over and over again. I wonder why it's been getting removed.
I don't know. But, man, hopefully you get your own closure in your own ways, whether it be by going no contact or not. Mm-hmm. I definitely would probably go no contact, and then maybe, like, a few months down the road, be like, hey, why were you talking about me like this?
Ew. So the post that he had about sexual incompatibility. I didn't see the actual thread, but one person commented, if you're not willing to break up, then I suggest couples therapy. Maybe she'll communicate better there. So it sounds like that was 3 months ago. They've already been having communication issues. So it maybe sounds like it's been going on for a while.
The relationship's already probably dead in her mind.
Yeah.
So breaking up was probably the best thing to do.
And then he replied, I forgot to mention that I already have us booked in for couples therapy upon my return home. Thanks for the reminder. I hope it'll allow her to open up. I don't know, dude. Like, if it's been... That was 3 months ago. Your other post was, like, 6 days ago. Your relationship's over.
Yeah.
It was
I
over
agree.
before the emotional affair.
Remember
Can you
when...
even call it an emotional affair?
I mean, I would. Because she was going to act upon it if given the opportunity.
Oh. Ooh, this one. Okay, this is an update, though. I want to find, like, the original one. Let's see. 3 months ago. My husband got my brother's wife pregnant. She's getting induced tomorrow and I'm a mess. She's living in my old home with my kids half the time and I'm just so heartbroken and depressed. Oh my god. Edit, I'm officially divorced. Thought I would be a lot happier about it, but I'm just sad. That man was my first everything. We built a beautiful life together and guess I'm still mourning. Update 8 hours ago. Well, not much has changed. They had the baby this summer. My youngest son is 9 and refuses to go back to his dad's house. My other 2 children go every other week. It's been a hard adjustment from a stay-at-home mom to now a single mom taking care of the house and bills. He's refused to send support and isn't making his payments for my share of the business we own. The little savings I have is paying a stupid amount for a lawyer. I still cry a lot, but not because I miss him anymore. Just that my life still sucks a year later. Oh, that was a year ago? Oh, honey. I have moved out. We are finally divorced in September, and I bought my own home. They currently live in our old home. How she sleeps in my bedroom is beyond what I can comprehend. How she stays in a home that I hosted her birthday and holidays in is just crazy to me.
That is, like, the ultimate plot twist and, like, betrayal.
Honestly.
Your brother's wife and your husband get together, like, they have an affair and have a baby. I think I would flip out.
Like this comment says right here, sue his ass.
I mean, yeah,
working on it. Ooh, paid over $25,000 in lawyer's fees already. He owes me over $100,000, but decided he's tired of paying my lavish life, so he's breaking our separation agreement that he 100% made.
That's insane.
Add the cost of the attorney fees to whatever you're suing him for. Maybe the judge will award you his share of the business, or part of the money they owed. 100. You could 100% force him to sell the old house and give you half the proceeds. Honestly, do that.
I mean, some people don't really realize what they're entitled to during divorces anyways, and this is why prenups are super important.
Honestly.
But, I mean, been there, done that, and I could have definitely taken more than what I asked for, and I only got what little bit I did because my lawyer was mad at him for his entitlement, not me. I was like, I want this to be over with. My lawyer was like, no, we should do this because he's acting entitled.
I was still I was like kind of upset that you didn't want to go after him for everything you could, but like at the end of the day, it was your decision.
Yeah. No, I mean, with this guy, I would definitely go for everything. I mean, there's a shared business. He's not wanting to pay you. He was your first everything. You guys have 3 kids together. Yeah, take him for as much as you need, in my opinion, and the struggle from going from a stay-at-home mom to a single mom is honestly one of the hardest, in my opinion. Like, I felt like I would have been fine if I just started off as a single mom and never got married. But I went from single mom to married 3 months later and then a stay-at-home mom for 2 years. And then I had nothing by the end of it of my own in my own name to be able to stand on my own 2 feet. Like, I had to find stuff again and work for it. So, yeah, that stress is something super painful.
And I was there for a lot of it, too.
You were there for all of it. Literally all of it.
Yeah, because I met you guys, like a few months or a year after you guys got married?
I would say we were, like, 6 months into it because he was on rotation.
Oh, yeah, I was there for your first year anniversary.
Yeah, because it was still a very new marriage when he got sent on rotation, but there was already red flags pre-rotation.
I can't believe we've only been friends for like 2 years.
I know.
It feels like so much longer.
It was like a lifetime. And I don't blame the youngest kid for not wanting to go there. That would be so
no.
awkward. Your aunt now turned into your stepmom.
Right.
It's super duper weird.
Hopefully the judge, like, in the custody mediations is giving that 9-year-old his choice.
Oh, I'm sure they are. I doubt that dad's gonna get any custody. Like, visitation rights, sure, but...
So, OP said he loves calling me a leech, which is funny to me. If I'm a leech getting my half of the life I made, what's that whore who gets child support? My brother still pays half of everything the kids need, and she lives in my old house on my money. Dummy won't even pay $20 for the kids' fun food Fridays. This dude sounds like your baby daddy. Like, her brother went to court. I haven't since we agreed and did have a separation agreement. He's just decided the last 2 months he doesn't want to follow it. Even though he's the one that made it, I'm filing with the courts to get it enforced. Good. Person responded, don't let him take the lead on anything when he's the fuck up. He will only do what's best for him and his own interest. When he made those plans, he made it so he wasn't legally obligated to do anything and you benefit nothing. Men are shit.
Oh, he did pay me for half of the house. The only reason I could leave. I wouldn't do it before I was paid for that, at least. I stayed till the baby was almost born and he was scrambling. But you're right. He did everything for his own benefit and to screw me over as much as he could. And this is like 5 hours ago. So
Dude, the house is a custom one we designed together 7 years ago.
I would have wanted the whole house.
Honestly, go after the house for your kids.
I was like, no, you got a new woman. Go get your own house. These kids have been in this house for 7 years. You really want to uproot them after 7 years of being in this house that we built together. Nope, I would have went for the whole house, woman.
You know, I'm not normally like a petty or violent person, but in that case, I definitely would be.
I mean, it's such a plot twist, like, weird situation. I would have been super petty. What do you mean? That was
like
your sister-in-law. That was your sister going for your man. That is so weird.
It's like, I wonder how long they've been looking at each other, too, if that happened, like, so recently.
Like, how long was this affair going on that you guys didn't know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, come on, like, at least a year minimum. Because, I mean, it took 9 months for that baby to be growing in her. So, I would say minimum a year, but it's probably been way longer than that. I mean, that whole 7 years you were building the house, probably. A poor girl. I am appreciating this being like a live action thing right now because it's been updated.
Is this a full original story?
No, that you read that.
I did? Okay.
Yeah, you read that.
I couldn't tell. I couldn't remember.
We're just...
Oh, no, I think I read that she's getting induced. That was 3 months ago.
Okay.
So sorry. My bad, y'all. The original post was 7 months ago. Just found out my husband, 35, was cheating on me and got my brother's wife, 20, pregnant. We have 3 children, 9, 13, and 15, and she has 2 kids, 2 and 4. He's been harassing me for months, comes to my house almost every day, and so much more. He's completely manipulated the kids, too. I feel broken. I've been with him since I was 14 years old. We were each other's first for everything. How do men just throw someone away and replace them so quickly?
Okay.
No, this just makes it so much worse. Like, they had 3 kids. Her brother and the sister-in-law had 2 kids.
They've been together since she was 14.
And now she's 20.
So, like, well, no, that's the brother's wife.
Oh, brother's wife, 20.
So, like, the husband's 35. So, I'm assuming they're about the same age.
Okay.
So, like, they're high
35 and 20?
I mean, I can't say anything.
Not even, barely not even
the mental
teenager.
age, yeah, no, like, the mental age is not there. And maybe that's why the brother's wife is so manipulated into this situation, because she's 20.
Yeah.
Her brain's not even fully developed. But I can't say anything, because when I was 20, I was also dating 35-year-olds. I am sorry, Dad. And then she has 2 kids of her own already.
I wonder how the brother's wife is feeling about this now.
I wonder how the brother's feeling.
True. Yes.
Like, I want to hear from the brother. So,
brother, if you're out there listening to this, can you post an update on Reddit for us?
Yeah, because I want to know, too. Like, I want to know his thoughts on this. How is he doing? That's insane. 16. Someone pointed out in the comments that she is 20 with a 4-year-old and on her 3rd child. So she was a mom at 16, divorced at 20, and this woman's husband won himself a great prize.
Hope you and your brother are doing counseling and therapy. Your brother should have a DNA test for the kids.
I mean,
Honestly.
that's fair. That is so fair. I wonder if they're her husband.
Oh my god.
The second one, the 2-year-old.
At least this person agrees with me. Husband 35, brother's wife 20. Gross, you fucking creep. Yeah. He's known my brother since my brother was 6 years old. Oh my god.
Well, yeah, because she was 14.
Yeah, that's sad. And she's only a few years older than his own child.
Oh, yeah, because the oldest one's 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of like what my...
Isn't that what your mom did?
No, my dad.
Oh, your dad.
I'm sorry, Dad. I'm going to roast you here for a second if you listen to this. No, because my dad's last, like, official wife, so my youngest brother's mom, we're only 10 years apart in age.
Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me
So I was, like, 11, 12 years old, and she was, like, 21, 22 when they started dating and got married. Nightmare. We fought all the time. All the time. Because I was like, you're only 10 years older than me. I have a brother that's the same age as you. I'm not going to listen to you.
Aw. From OP, they blew up our entire family. My brother also knows. He doesn't talk about it and refuses counseling. We worry about him. We're worrying about your brother, too. That's crazy. Like, honestly, with how close they kind of were in age, I guess. Like, 10 years.
Yeah.
6 and then whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe he looked up. Maybe her brother looked up to her now ex-husband as, like, an older brother.
Oh, my God.
Can you imagine the betrayal he's feeling?
Yeah. Yeah. He definitely needs counseling after that. Maybe he's come around, because that comment's from, 7 months ago, so maybe he's come around to it for sure. But I does not know.
One of the comments, it's because you all were children when you got together. This is why I keep saying people need to stop trying to be in relationships as teens. What y'all don't get is what y'all don't get is who someone is as a child isn't who they will be as adults. Sorry, y'all, words are hard. Especially if they feel missed out on things. People who settle early in their lives end up having lots of regrets and feeling they missed out on things.
Then communicate. Communicate with your partner about these issues. Don't fuck your fucking sister-in-law, you weirdo.
Your husband more than likely thought that he was in love with you because, let's be real, as a kid, it's very easy to, quote, fall in love. When really, it's more likely puppy love or lust. He does not love you. He does not respect you. He never will. I mean, there's plenty of people who were, like, high school sweethearts, and they're completely in love.
I know so many people like that. But it's like, it's still, he needed to communicate those things to her. And I agree with that commenter that he doesn't respect her and doesn't love her. But he still should have talked to her about it.
You don't need him. You more than likely don't really love him either. I don't really agree with that. Like, obviously, she's heartbroken right now, dude.
She has 3 kids.
It's just you've been with him for more than half your life. He's all you know. He's trash. Facts. He was just meant to give you your amazing, beautiful kids. Get a divorce and block him. Your kids are old enough that he can speak directly to them. And also tell him he needs to grow up and take accountability and stop trying to be toxic and use the kids against you. Facts. People who use kids against, like, their exes
I can't stand it.
No. He's more than likely a narcissist. Also, I'm sorry if this sounds like a dumb question, but how the hell can he manipulate your kids? Aren't you talking to them and telling them what he's done? Your kids think it's okay that he cheats and got their auntie pregnant? Sweetie, your kids need to know these things. You need to respect your kids and tell them exactly what's been going on. Unless he's trying to alienate them.
Yeah, and I don't agree with, like, going into all the details of everything that's going on, because that's still their dad. And
you can just say, I don't know, give him, like, a kid-friendly version. Like,
mommy and daddy aren't in love anymore. Daddy don't love mommy anymore, and he loves your aunt. Like, that's just as simple as you can put it.
a 15-year-old will probably get it.
Yeah, a 15-year-old will get it, but the 9-year-old?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, me at 9 years old would not understand that at all.
Yeah.
I'd have been so confused.
Right now, there are no secrets between you and them. They're absolutely old enough to understand what is going on and need to be sat down and told everything. Well, at least the older one. It isn't talking bad if you stick to the facts. Don't give your opinion on anything, just tell them exactly what's been going on and let them reach their own conclusion. Also, Google narcissist and let them read and understand what that's what their father is, and they need to protect themselves from his lies, manipulation, and gaslighting. A 9-year-old isn't gonna know how to do that, my guy.
No, a 9-year-old definitely not. No, definitely not. I think all those kids should be in, like, counseling, and I know a lot of time the courts will recommend that. When my parents got divorced, we literally had to do counseling for months.
Ew. OP's kids will have 2 cousins and a half-sibling, same mom.
Messed up. Yeah.
So the new baby will call your husband Uncle Daddy.
Oh my god.
I mean, not necessarily Uncle Daddy, because the new kid is like, it was a sister-in-law, not like a full-blown sister.
Yeah, that would have been, that would probably been worse if it was like her blood sister.
Yeah.
I still would have just fought
Man,
her.
can you imagine? Her 2 kids are going to be calling, like, the one dude dad, while the third child calls, like, no, 2 kids call him uncle, and the third child calls him dad. That's going to be hella confusing.
I would have been, like, the smart-ass teenager, and I guarantee you, if the 15-year-old's a smart-ass, it's going to be like, what's up, uncle? Just be a smart-ass to their dad. I don't know.
I wonder how confusing that's going to be for the little ones. Like, hey, why do my older siblings call you uncle and not dad?
Literally. The 2 and 4-year-olds. So weird. Well, do you want to end that one there?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a really good story to leave off on.
Yeah, we'll end that one there. And we're going to talk a little bit about, so probably not the end of every episode, but most of the episodes, we're going to pick a foundation that we want to talk about or just bring up. You can Google this. I'm going to link it as well. But we're going to talk about the Megan Toothman Foundation, which is in honor of my cousin Megan Toothman. You can Google her and see why, or click the link and read her story. But essentially, Megan passed away in 2011 during the Sugarland concert at Indiana State Fair. And my aunt and uncle put a foundation in her name. She was in college when she passed away. So they did a scholarship foundation. And you can see how many kids that they've helped. I mean, there's a whole list going back from 2012 up to 2023 of all the kids that they've helped with scholarships for schools. And I think it's super sweet. They have events and you can donate or whatever and contact them for any reason you need to if you want to make a donation. But that's going to be MeganToothmanFoundation.com. MEAGAN ToothmanFoundation.com. And Kylie?
Yeah.
I guess in a couple days we'll make our next episode. And for now, thank you guys for listening.